Tetragonula iridipennis belongs to the complex genus Tetragonula of stingless bees, which contains more than 30 species described from the Indian subcontinent. The insect species known as Kaneiya in Sri Lanka belongs to the bee family. They are the smallest members of the bee family. Until recently, all species of the group were considered to belong to the single genus, Trigona. Tetragonula iridipennis belongs to the small Iridipennis species group, which includes 4 primary species: Tetragonula iridipennis, Tetragonula praeterita, Tetragonula ruficornis, and Tetragonula bengalensis. These 4 species were proposed in the 19th century and were poorly characterized. Since then, they have not been directly compared through molecular studies, so there is uncertainty as to whether they are actually separate species. Like other bees in its subspecies group, T. Iridipennis can be recognized by its dark mesoscutum, or mid-thorax, with 4 distinct hairbands separated by wide glaucous interspaces. It is further distinguished from other species of its subgenus by its chestnut-brown colored mandible with a black apical area and few dark brown straight bones or hair-like structures on its scutellum border. Other species in the subgroup have yellow mandibles with black apical areas and lighter setae on their scutella. Based on studies of workers, Iridipennis has a total body length of 3.5 to 4.0 millimeters. And the entire body is black to dark brown. Differences in size as well as male genitalia are key to species identification. These are relatively small bees, and the male penis valve is very strong and thins only at the top. Male genitalia are also key to distinguishing between male and female bees, as the 2 sexes are very similar in size and color. These animals can be called as a species of animals that live in herds and can live under any environmental conditions without any difficulty. T. Iridipennis is a tropical bee species found throughout the Indo-Malayan region. Its range was once thought to extend as far as the Solomon and Caroline Islands, but unlike other Tetragonula species, its range is quite limited. Although it was originally found on the island of Sri Lanka, it is mainly found in India. In particular, T in Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Studies have been done on Iridipennis colonies. T. Iridipennis also occurs on the islands of Indonesia, where it is a natural pollinator. Like other highly social bee species, T. Iridipennis colonies are formed by swarming. However, this process is different for T. iridipennis and non-nesting bees such as honeybees. In honeybees, the process is abrupt and large groups of workers leave the original colony with the old queen, so few contacts are maintained between old and new colonies. This process is gradual for bees like T. iridipennis. The first scout workers from the original nest find a new nest and gradually transport its resources from the parent colony. A virgin queen arrives from the mother colony, usually accompanied by a group of workers. Relationships between mother and daughter colonies break down after a few days to half a year, like the males of other stingless bee species. There is tremendous competition between T. iridipennis males to mate with virgin queens. Males have been observed to form large aggregations and engage in large flights near nests until virgin females emerge. After a virgin queen emerges, it mates with one male and the mating flight takes place, resulting in the fertilization of the queen, T. No detailed studies have been conducted on colony composition in Iridipennis nests, and in line with other bee species, the total number of males produced per colony is expected to be lower than that of workers. In some tropical species, male bees stay in the nest for a long time. They then leave the nests and form groups. Common nesting sites include tree trunks, logs, and wall cavities. Nests are low to the ground and are built between 1.93 meters and 2.2 meters above the ground. Nests are dark brown to blend in with their surroundings. The Indian tree species Cycas spherica appears to be an important nest provider for T. iridipennis. T. iridipennis stores honeydew in receptacles within a food storage zone of the nest. The food storage zone has a honey storage bin and a pollen storage bin, but these are often mixed together. The honey of T. iridipennis is a rich source of antioxidant flavonoids. Because workers collect honey from medicinally important herbs and flowers, the amount of honey produced per year is a relatively small 600 to 700 grams. It is a very innocent animal and they do not have a tip to sting like bees. They are commonly called stingless bees, also known as dama bee in some cases. In addition to this, Kaneiya produces very delicious Kaneiya honey, which is more valuable than honey. The nectar-collecting flies in Sri Lanka are mainly divided into 4 parts. 1. Bee, Apis cerana indica. 2. Wasp, Apis dorsata. 3. Rod fly, Apis florae. 4. Canny fly, Tetragonula iridipennis. Speaking in this way, the earfly is an animal that helps our environment and nature a lot. This animal species, which has a great role in the spread of tree holes through plant pollination, is now facing the threat of extinction from the earth, so it is our duty to save them.